Hi Meow.
Hello Meow.
And welcome back to our channel.
I am Electra.
I'm Shift.
And we are
Shifter Art.
And in today's video,
we're drawing an alien.
Yay! We love drawing ourselves some crazy creatures on this channel, if you haven't noticed.
Yes, and this creature is a kind of mix in between extraterrestrial and
aquatic.
Yeah. Like deep, deep, dark ocean.
So nothing new here.
Yep.
Always water inspired. And it's so cool. I like this one. It's like the merpuss or the octomade from last week, whatever it was, I forget now. It was like heavily inspired by this picture because I remember you showing me it and I was like, that's so cool, I love that idea. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like it. I'm like, oh, it's good, you should totally draw it. Like, stop lying to me. I'm like, not lying to you, I promise.
I didn't know if anyone would like it because like, it's creepy and I don't know if people like my creepy drawings. So I was like, I don't know whether I should draw it or not. And then you're just like, if you don't draw it, I will. I'm like,
I like watching old drawings because they are so weird and creepy. Because I got like on Instagram and stuff like that, they always draw like the same faces. Everyone has like that same face vibe kind of thing.
Yeah.
And no one tries to do stuff really different, and that's what I really like about it. You're just like, I don't really care. I'm just gonna draw this crazy stuff, and it's so I love watching it, and it inspires me to do the weird stuff too. Because I used to just draw people and the same faces and all that kind of stuff because I wanted to draw pretty stuff.
yeah, well, whenever I used to see your drawings, I'm like, oh, 2 legs, 2 arms, wow, how creative. I'm like, where are the tentacles? Where are the gills?
Yeah, so because of you, I've like gone out of my comfort zone and now I do weirder stuff, and I actually enjoy doing it a lot more because there's so much more creativity into it.
You know what's funny about that though?
Yeah.
This was a practice on profile views because I've been doing profile views with all my weird creatures, but I hadn't actually done them with faces. So I drew this human face that was the size of my sketchbook, and I was like, could be more interesting. So I worked with the portions a little bit more, elongated them, and the head got longer and longer and longer. And I was like, now it's going to graduate into hair. Oh, not hair anymore, tentacles. Okay, awesome.
And it just turned into this weird, cool little creature.
Yeah, well, originally we used to do dolls, and we were terrible at them because.
It just wasn't working, like the products didn't work because our weather is totally weird here.
And basically I wanted to do something like everyone gets the dolls and they transform them into like other beings, and Delightful's one of our favorite people that do YouTube, and she's just awesome. And she always just takes the dolls to a new level, and around the time that we decided this, she was morphing their limbs. She was like making them like a Wendigo and stuff like that. And I was like, well, if we combined our drawings with a doll, but the doll is already a weird creature, then it'll be combining something interesting with something interesting. So I created this race of characters that were actually squid octopus-like creatures. I put these engravings into the doll's limbs to make it seem like the limbs were actually formed by tentacles, and the big heads were actually the octopus jelly-like thing. And then the back of their heads would be like big tendrils-like things. So that would be the base, and then we'd mix it with our creatures, and it'd be somewhat always water-themed. This is an evolution of that idea, to take it from just being the doll's silhouette to being extra wacky, elongated, and instead of that really, circular sphere shape they have in their head, it was more of an angular shape instead.
Yeah, so it's just basically playing around with shape and form.
Yep.
And you come up with some really cool stuff, like a lot of like great creature designs and stuff like that in movies. What they really do is they start off with like a human, and they just distort all the proportions of a human's body to get those really creepy things. Because the most creepiest creatures are actually based on things that are familiar. So they always base them on something that you would personally know, like an animal, like a cat or a dog.
Like Alien, for example, is an eel. The whole thing where its mouth comes out and it's like,
yeah.
It's an eel. I'm like, how do we not know an eel has 2 mouths?
Yeah, like from what I remember, the alien designs was done by an artist. I'm not quite sure where he's from, but his art is very based on the deforming the human figure and stuff like that to give it that really creepy look. And that's what's so nightmarish about it, is because it's human from the front, but then as soon as it turns to the side, it's very creepy and monstrous looking, and that's what makes it give it that extra.
It's like the movie Mimic, right? They mimic humans, they look like humans, and then they reveal their hands open, and they're a giant cockroach.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what the best monster creatures are. It's just that kind of theory and distortion, and that's what this kind of is. It's like you get the human and then you distort its attributes and physical abilities. So then from one angle, like you can tell if you look at it from the front, it would look very human still.
Yeah.
But then as soon as it turns to the side and it reveals all the tentacles and the elongated head, it gives you that weird extraterrestrial look to it, which is really cool.
Yeah. And if you don't realize yet, the things on the neck are actually because he is like the glowing fish.
Anglerfish.
Anglerfish. And basically what he is he looks attractive from the front, he looks approachable. But the things on his neck actually make his head flip forward. And his mouth is actually underneath his head and in the middle of the tentacles. So he is actually a massive predator and will eat all these like cute fish.
Yeah, so it's like a really creepy aspect to it, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Like from the alien, it looks like a human, and then you realize, oh my god, it's not a human. It is this one. It's gonna like eat me.
And I chose the colors because the original creatures that I made were called Zuikis, which is puddle of water in Japanese, I believe. And they were blue creatures with red eyes. And then, of course, red tendrils coming out of their head, and yeah. So this time I decided to go opposite with the color scheme, and I went for the red gradient to the pale blonde on the ends, and then I did blue and green for the eyes.
Yeah, and I like how it turned out. It looks really cool. I love the idea of it as well, like that. Like, I hope you continue art, and I'd really like to see you redraw this one day and fully flesh it out, because it's so cool. And I feel like when you get all those details and you make it the fully creepy version as well, it'd be so amazing to see.
See, I don't know whether to draw it on the side profile or front profile as a redraw, but yep.
It depends. Well, that's it today, guys. We hope you enjoyed the picture, and don't forget to
like and subscribe,
and click the bell notification button so you can stay updated with all of our posts on here.
Bye now.
Bye, meow.